Welcome back to Tectonica. Let's get the volume right. So we are at Victor, where I am gardening a bit at our hydropower and our biobrick setup. I have been feeding science back like crazy. We have places to go on later. Our next upgrade is the closer and water wheels. I think the next thing I want to do is get the mining set up. Just so we have 26 miners and 26 smelters. The ratio of miners to smelters, optimum changes as your technology changes. So I am just going to put in 1-to-1, put in 12 pairs here and 12 here. Simple as possible. And on the side.
You're off to a good start with those mining drills, Breaker.
Start. I'm not sure. I put and that should. So now we need set up. Basically, we're going placing our other smelter there. Guys. And I'm going to use starters. He's currently at 15. They will go to 25. When we go to 25, that's just a spending research. When we spend that research, I don't want to have to go around to all of my stuff. So that's what we'll use. Now I'm going to split my and come around. Definitely want tool be the second one. Like I need some more. Not real quick. Quick enough, I'm not going to bother to pause. Now, once we're done here, I will be reclaiming any calcite spray that is not needed. Was able to rotate that my mouse over it in place, hitting RE, put it down. Notice that I made a whole bunch of these calcite. Right as we place. fuel. Fuel is low rate, normal inserters. And I evolve smelter. As we push this together, end up with yellow marks on green marks. Fuel here. Run the fuel across the top of inserters so we can use a vertical. Keep this loose in. Do that. And we're going to up here, down, across. That automatically. So, go down, get towards us, so click it, other one from the belt. He doesn't get an automatic hub because that down for there we go. So you'll use for 3.6 per minute if you're fast, and it should be 0.3. Yeah, 0.3 per minute if 0.3. 0.3, 12. Check the calculator here real quick. 15.6, so call it 16 biobrick per minute. We're producing 40 over there, so we just fun. And basically 30 per minute on this floor. And much less on Lima, where we're doing some stuff. Lima has 6 of each, the 1.36. Lima's using 7.8. So, yeah, we're gonna come pretty close to using all of the biobrick we're currently making. But not gonna over output. We're just basically going to bring the outputs back over there. I am going to keep them at ground level. So they have to go up one level to our output area. So out, nice and close, and right here I'm going up one. Roughly same idea, not exactly the same layout. These I'm over. I'm good.
When I say conveyor, you say belts. Conveyor. Conveyor. Keep laying them down.
Need to send fuel over the. So here comes the iron ingots. Should be doing. Oh, these guys are turning out 15 per minute, and these guys are reducing it 4 to 1. 15 per minute by 12. 84, so our total output is 45 per, assuming that 15 per minute is accurate. Same thing on copper. This guy is a square, so I think I really will put on each side. Hey. Let's see if we can make that work. I think I can make. No, I can't. Not with the plans I've got. So I need to have two side. I think I need to decide. So neither case could I do the 3 and 3. Next. There. That should be power. And looks like I need to dig again. Space here and space there. Have space. I don't actually a rectangular area here. I can do a plus shaped area. I like taking out the rectangular area, you know, for future stuff. And I think I only going 5 high right now. I did. So same design as before. Fuel is coming down on. Okay. Start our filter inserters. We're removing copper ore this time. Okay. Now fuel. Do the and green is going to be our outputs, and inputs. At least until they have something to pick up. Okay, so now we need to back here and horizontal fix height named here. That's where our hub will be. So there and there we go. And actual drop areas. Back and fix up the final after. Start from here. Output. Keep it nice. And you're just going to all the way out to here. We go steps all the way out. Take the time to run the belt. And while we're at it, we can glance down there at the iron belt and look nicely. Starting to get the other half of the output. Now, if I organize this properly, it should all just here. I am going to turn, I'm going to have this line all the way height. Anybody not working? Good. So we now have a modest source of iron and copper ingots. They're being routed around the back of the elevator. So currently we have iron and copper coming up from elsewhere. In this case, it's Lima sending them to us. Exporting floors need to know where they're sending it. Importing floors don't need to know where it's coming from. Now, in the future, where we are moving all our ingots elsewhere for work, and maybe this floor is only doing farm work, we just use this same thing, except it would just send it out instead of retaking it. Being sent to Lima. Let's go make sure that 40 per minute should have no problem. Facing. Guys are currently producing. Smelters are willing to consume at. We did have a problem earlier on where I was only grabbing plant matter here. So it ran out of fuel. I fixed that by turning half of them into biofuel. So we're basically going to run half and half out there until we stop sending. So what is it we want to do here? Well, our next thing is we to dig to the next level. Look at our elevator. Notice we are digging toward hydro. Hold on, I thought. Heck. Oh, we're digging towards level 5. Why does it show? Oh, this is. I'm sorry. I thought the progress bar. We're digging toward admin. Okay, that's correct. But we're not actually digging toward. Let's set that. I need to actually put in guide making drill bits. I'm going to use the first level drill. I am going them in here. I need back this up. Have drill bits on line and line. For example, uses 5 drill bits per minute. I'm not sure how long this takes to drill. We'll use one machine. I can add more machines. We need 10 iron per minute. Copper per. That'll come in. And now I just need to watch this and figure out whether we need to increase our production of. I want this elevator just to start going and keep going. So going from end of the game to starting over fresh, one thing that is kind of jolting is everything in the fresh game seems to move slow, so fast in the way. It's a weird effect, and I've noticed it in all. The biggie, something I noticed. So we're now digging. I think our next thing is to upgrade Victor. Let's say core composer and 5 water wheel. So I am going to basically take over this guy. Stuff. So, core composer. 2 water wheels. We currently have 4. So you're going to make 4 more. That'll be 8. We're going to give 5 to Victor. All we need. Take a while. Why don't I just zoom ahead and hit for water wheel. And now we got some core components. We are going to end up with 4 core. Okay. Give 1 Victor and leave us with in our inventory and placed to 4, which is a nice number of have space for a while. We have unlocked the second color, so we could have 2 core composers filling up to 4K each of Research Core 1, 2 more with Research Core 2. Later on, when we get green and yellow core, we can make 4. And these are going to take a while, so loop ahead on. And our closers. I can now put back to producing science. And we should be back up. Upgrade Victor.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
If you've never even heard of Atlantum before, you might want to focus on the elevator for a while. Our smelters weren't built to burn it, so turning its ore into ingots also won't be as simple as iron and copper were. Start by threshing it into a powder. You'll also need to start supplying the production terminal with power from accumulators. See that big plug on the side of it? Yeah, a high voltage cable goes right in there with a voltage stepper on the other end. And make sure the stepper is on a floor with a good power network behind it. Try to find some time to explore it too. You've got more tools now to open some of the doors we've been finding signals for. Places where people might be trapped.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress FH2652. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
And our
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Sector-wide priority route.
okay, so we need to provide accumulator charge to Victor. So I need to put accumulator. I'm going to do that on the hydro level.
It takes a lot of research cores to get all this tech going, doesn't it? Glad to see you're staying on top of it.
Almost dug through. Admin. Let's see. And F10 is kind of my go-to for temporary stuff. When you put the accumulators this close to each other, you can't walk between them, but that's okay. So we did 15 of those guys.
Excavation complete.
Gonna need 300,
Elevation to administration level restored.
more than double that. We'll need to do some accumulators. Take a look at admin. So this is admin. Clear out all of Palisite. We'll be able to build something very large here.
The admin complex. Not surprised to see this place still standing. I'm sure it wouldn't fall down without written permission.
There was some scan. Ooh,
Hold on. This thing looks completely out of place. Was it hidden inside the structure?
Attention. This is an emergency recording. Speaker identities have been obscured pending executive order of the Assembled Nations Council.
The place beneath Sector Victor is not like what we are now calling Sector Zulu does not and could not have been discovered until our survey of Victor was complete. But it has no resources. Apart from some unusual ruins, the first evidence of in Sector Alpha, there is nothing to the expedition. Accordingly, you will undertake into the absence of anything filed in our logs as an unremarkable mineral survey. What should I file if I do file nothing? I will find you.
Is this some kind of surveillance recording about a secret solar mission for the sector? Couldn't have been from my team. I never let someone do that alone. Keep an eye out for more of these.
Saw a green blob. Hole doesn't dig it, so it's got to become something. Scan it.
Extraction of Atlantum vein requires mining drill Mark II. Closest available fragment triangulated in vicinity of facility access door RD3215.
Okay. But we need to watch out for. I think. Those are up. So, pods and the way to get out of here. At 3. So this is going to be several hours of running around, basically doing this over and over and over again.
No protection zones out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything, you can take everything.
And once you've got things scanned, you go a little faster. Okay. First time you scan something, it opens up research. Takes a little. So I'm going to do that off camera. We are digging toward X-ray. There's one other place I want to go. So down below Victor Tavern. Go down and check that out. Time. Waiting for digger to dig. And purple ores to be put into ore composer. I could just game on recording on pause. Step forward. Good idea. So what I'm thinking is, got this gray blob that I want, and then inside that room, doohickey goes out that way. I can dig down. Area cleans up nicely. We lineups turned down. Yeah, I think we could mine. Big yellow there. Make sure I've bind dig down as I can. The levels get farther and farther apart. The motivation is higher end. That really requires.
This was one of the major mining outposts in the sector. Not much left of it, but you can see how we didn't leave an inch of these veins untapped. If Calyx had it, we were taking it.
They're slightly not getting data from. Again, this is one of the installations. Several hours. Very carefully take apart piece by piece, back away. Some of the guys apparently in this playthrough. Red glow. Valence.
What we down there, those cubes and how they... I can't stop thinking about it. Precisely my... The entire expedition became focused distraction. I know. We had distractions already, and out of time. If you... sealing the entrance, I am more than replacing you with somebody who... I'm fine. I'll meet you when it's done. No. When done, we never meet again.
Okay. So, up here we can see what's going on. Got the mines against the wall. Got a storage area with monorail ports up top. This looks like an administration building. And off this direction, clearly where stuff taken out, and it stops here at a dead wall. like it was for the elevator. Okay. Yeah, we'll scan this down. Stuff really fell apart. Imagine trying to construct. First you build it and then you have to shit like this. Got how to cause them tilt over, some of them to move. Shit, what if they just did all that? Guys, I know. Scan those, get like 500 lime, which is great. Need limestone. So, have fair mining. Messing around down here. If we need tremendous amounts of that face, and we just need to figure out how to up world. Probably a monorail would be a great one for that. So possible that belts will get us hit respawn. We're back at Victor. Hey. What if we upgraded Victor? We dug through admin and took at it. Took a look at the stuff. Unlock. Oh, I know what next. I need to make some processors so I can unlock that office at the mining charges. We're also going to need to get blue science go get mining. Yep, assemblers is always a alter. Biodense, I should have done. Very high power. Let's see, stem washing. Start thinking about Atlantum. Tell you what, I'll do that when we. Again, this requires blue. Starting to need blue on. We need to synthesize the stepper. Increase. Allow me to make exosuits. I think I've unlocked everything that's just after the Victor. Phantom mixture, phantom powder, and both extracts. Okay. Stem wash makes kindlevine stems, washed kindlevine stem, shiverthorn extract. Be a corresponding one for shiverthorn. Two of these together work together to give you a better way to make the extracts without the plant matter. Currently, we still need the plant matter for biofuel. Yeah, okay.
Task inbound. Nexus. Build and place to establish positions for fast travel and combat simulation.
Okay, next requires laters to lantern ingots components. I have a few ingots on, but I don't want to spend them. Conveyor belt marked are faster. Doesn't tell us how fast. Requires 10 normal conveyor belts to make 5 of these. This is in hands. Do these Mark II assembler go from 10 to 20, I think. Okay, let's check that out. I want oh, check that out. Input is 75 per minute. Normal belts, 150. So we can actually increase the number of belts. It requires silverthorn extract and copper. Pretty good. Switch over to using those once we get things actually automated, and we haven't actually automated. Set everything up to be semi-automatic. It's all delivery, bunches of stuff by state. That said, it should be getting quite a lot of ingots. I have a bunch of limestone on I can oh. Put another box up. Holy moly. I've got more than a box of that stuff. We dug a lot. So, I can get better. So these 2 boxes are full of plant matter. But in here, I think we're still taking slowly because half of our fuel line is taking half from. So it looks like we are producing drill faster than we're using them. 4 per minute. That's good to know. And we had an uptick in the speed assemblers search. We're now producing at 7.5 per. Nice. That's not even using a Mark II assembler. Mark I assembler is already producing almost twice as fast as we can use them. I could put it in both of them. Be cool if that doubled my dig rate. I bet you it doesn't. Nope, it doesn't. It's just gonna, it will make my refill rate faster, but that won't. We're about halfway to XRAY. Next thing. Oh, almost forgot. We were going to make some processor chips so we could unlock. Pull you off to making processor chips. Of some. Change this to big. Box over here. Hopefully it will put 6 per minute in there and here. Hey, So it'll do a batch of 9, and that means if all 3 of these are waiting, they will pick it up. So now I'm complete again. Just have a bunch of processors. Okay. Turn this to doing its science job. Again, science. I have processors. Let's go open the door. Out of curiosity, what does it take to build the next one up? Mining drills and flat matter frames. Flat matter frames are easy. We can part them over. What does it take to make mining drills? Easy too. We could do the next drill bit up too. Wouldn't be that hard. Well, let's go get this door open first. Whoops. Sorry, it's on storage. We have 5 levels opened up and I'm already getting lost. I wonder if I can flatten this. So flatten, kind of a mystery to me. Started using it at one point when there we go. So, need to watch the wireframe. I think that was hitting me. Stone. That's actually a pretty good job of it out. That's pretty cool. Anyway, enough messing around. Safe sprint initiated. Safe sprint means you can't move very fast. I have no idea why they did that. Okay, processor units, 10 of them.
We're in. Scan those mining charges. And that computer has something up with it too.
Charges. And the computer.
Something keeps pinging this terminal with the most irritating supply requisition I've ever seen. Wait, it's the Excalibur. But why would they requisition? Hold on. It's not a requisition at all. Someone is using the supply management system to send a distress call?
Automated distress call received. Waypoint added to system display.
An automated distress call? I've only ever seen one of these in training. It shouldn't even happen. These beacons only light up when someone becomes unable to trigger a distress call themselves. Or worse. We need to find the source of that signal. Somebody needs our help.
Clean this up just a bit here. Space to walk around in the elevator. So, it's either, well, X-ray I think already had. So either it's this guy or it's somebody there. Now, I've already played the game, so I know. We don't. Let's leave a little bit of mystery. This storage, it's tempting to make this an actual storage level. Put in a bunch of boxes and a bunch of filter inserters and dump junk in a box and have it go into the storage, but I turned off encumbrance. I can just carry the stuff on me rather than storing it on a storage level. And the only irritation is then I have to scroll down through a whole bunch of stuff to get to what, because there is no storage and there is no sort things differently. I guess we won't have a storage level. I'm going to go back to Victor, and we're going to think, what do we need to do to get explosives going? I don't think I automatically could make. So, Victor, there they are. We can now make mining charges. They require plant matter fiber, shiverthorn extract, and kindleworm. In other words, a full-on new plant garden, except that we can leave the grass for someone else. So,
Task
Kind of.
inbound.
We've got-
Mining charge. Manual placement and detonation required. Unaha's work suit shielding in effect.
Manufacturing those mining charges is going to require shiverthorn extract. You'll find shiverthorn out by the warehouse, and you can work with it the same way you work with kindlevine. Plant it, and thresh it again.
shiverthorn extract, you say, eh? So we've got everything here we need. I can leave the plant matter there. I just need... Oh. That's a full box. So we're actually golden on all of this stuff. All I need to do is route it to some place where we can start making it. Recipe. Mining charges. So, one of these take 22.5 in. Our sources are handing it to us at 90 per on each one. 90 divided by four of these machines. Take 90 of each and produce 90 charges. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, how many of these do we have? We have 45 of these. And open that out a bit. And we just need to take our products. I am going to turn the shiverthorn around. Oops. Shiverthorn buds. Got a lot of shiverthorn buds. Get you hubbed up. So I have all this shiverthorn extract here. If I feed it through here, it will keep these guys from... I'm going to... see. Need to bring it all that way. Start with shiverthorn. Over... out like... So if I actually use long-handled inserters for stuff, it's gonna be here, turn it down this way. Oh, I know. I'll just I do. I have a way of making. I'm gonna do. I'm going to to there and there. Get it programmed. Okay. I'm going to use the inputs, edit out. Inputs are, start off with the Shiverthorn extract. And the other inputs are sky. Get across. Let's program up the rest of this one. Levine. And flat matter fiber. My previous playthrough, I didn't jump right on automating this stuff. And I didn't regret not doing it, but I think it's more fun if I just get a bunch of it going now. I do like throwing around the charges. Fiber. Stop talking about the thing I'm not looking. How can I be out of filter inserters? I will have to make some more big guys soon. Now let's just... Yeah, I'll have to make a whole bunch of parts. Currently, I have exhausted myself of fundamental. Okay, while that's making, we can... So this is stalled because he's... basically no place left.
Excavation complete. Elevation to production terminal X-ray restored.
Digging up to the next floor will be a little more complicated. Calyx has a lot of strange mineral layers, and sometimes those require specialized excavator bits for the elevator to cut through. If you haven't found a schematic for the excavator bit you need, you'll have to explore a bit, and maybe work on upgrading your production terminal.
Okay. So, this guy... done. Excavator bit Mark II. And this didn't help, so I'm going to up. We are going to have some Mark I bits available to us. Box up and just we'll work this out. And fine. And our output off. And a 90 per minute box, and it's going to to be a buffer. I don't know where we're going to send it, but eventually this will be sent to somewhere where we... Okay, so... we need to be programmed to pick up and forward only thing. It's not necessary. Does mean we can do more than 20. There. So these are going to be all down. This is coming from the right. Down. That is going up to the left. We now have any charges. And of course, they're going to be taken right back out and put on the belt. So we've got more of them. Take a few of these with us. I can hit E there. Picked up 4 charges. There we go. Take a look at 6. And 7 has a thingy on it. So I'm thinking 6 has something we saw earlier, and 7 is probably the
Production terminal in vicinity. A bulletin from deep reconnaissance follows. Look up.
of us. Okay. So this real quick. Another core composer. Right now we've got an odd number of core composers. Total. And big stairway going. A good thing. PX. Okay, so we localized PX a while back. And this is where it is. So the
Production terminal detected.
SOS is
Designation, X-ray. Configuration, construction.
I remember X-ray. This production terminal isn't like Victor or Lima. This one was modded for a substance we developed here instead of back home. We called it calcite. Most of our core facilities were built out of things we brought from Earth. But when we started to actually develop factories down here, we realized we needed more. A lot more. Calcite was like magic. It resists the elements, it conducts electricity, and something in the limestone here makes it a snap to build. With the exception of being incompatible with our protection zones, it was the best structural material a groundbreaker could ask for. I'm incompatible with protection zones too.
something buried over. Tunnel. In this way. like that thing down by Victor. There we go. A fast travel. We can fast travel between Victor and X-Ray, and of course the laser tag area. Scan. Probably should have cut the video before this. Ricker's Guide to Calyx. So this needs flat matter fiber and kindle vine extract.
This terminal won't give us
Get
new
some Kindle
tech
Vine.
until we make some initial repairs to it, Breaker. If you don't recognize anything it seems to be asking for, you might have to come back later. Before you decide either way, though, you might as well scan those training terminals right next to X-Ray. They'll probably give you some good information on what to do here and how to do it.
I left building the wrong thing. You need to build that first. But I now have a bunch of. We have a whole big box of kindle vine extract back.
You've got a whole new tech tree to look at now, Breaker. And to start making these new structural components, you'll need two things: steel ingots and cement. The easiest way to make steel ingots is to smelt iron ingots, and the easiest way to make cement is to smelt limestone into quicklime, and then handcraft it or use an assembler to make the final product. Finally, don't forget that steel production and cement are technologies on their own, so you'll need research cores to activate them in the tech tree before you can make any of this stuff.
Oh, that looks like my steel plant. Actually, a big node too. Remember that. Okay, so I think our next record will be starting here and to work on it and keeping an eye out for momentum. Need Victor needs mining charges, power. We could satisfy that. We may do that. I think I'm going to do that before. Back down to Victor. Next job is, well, priority is digging. I think I'm going to start the next recording immediately, put together our automation for next drill bits.